So guys, we are interviewing Paul Harry Clark from ETS. He's a senior database administrator, been at ETS more than 15 years.
That's right.
Specialized in Oracle and Microsoft SQL Server and all other Unix, I'm assuming, products.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yes.
So Paul, what course did you actually do to get this job?
I was actually trained on the job. I hadn't done a university degree. I came into database areas 30 years ago.
Mhm.
So I was actually trained on the job,
Mhm.
doing different courses, being trained in different databases.
Okay. So is this, when you said you've been here 30 years,
And ETS,
ETS
15 years.
15 years, and then you started DBA jobs straight away?
About 30 years ago.
Is that your first job?
No, I was actually just a clerk
Just a clerk,
at
okay.
the water board in Sydney,
Okay.
and progressed from there to data cards back in the old days of punch cards,
Oh, wow.
going back a few years,
hmm
and then went into programming and then into database administration.
Okay. So through that, I'm assuming you get in touch with IT and then slowly work your way up.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So any territory qualifications, any other?
All I've done is just an accounting degree, accounting certificate, which was a few years ago, but all the training I've had has actually been on the job through the companies I've worked with.
Okay, so basically you end up doing a lot of Oracle courses.
Yes.
I'm pretty familiar with Oracle courses. So is that Oracle certified masters you have done, Oracle certified professional?
I've done the certified ones.
Certified, okay. So pretty much industry standard, hands-on experience, pretty much giving you the experience to become a DBA.
That's right.
Okay. Our next question is going to be about your work environment. Definitely going to ask you how's the ETS work environment like, and do you have a team?
There's 5 DBAs, 1 team leader, who was also a DBA by trade, and 5 DBAs under him, 4 seniors and 1 junior.
Okay. 4 senior, 1 junior.
That's right, yes.
Okay, so basically, you were one of the senior, judging by your card. So how's the work environment like at ETS?
It's pretty hectic. We look after, I think there's about 40 production databases and most probably 50 or 60 development test UAT environments we look after for all different applications. The student system, accounts, finance, payroll, research, all those different databases.
Okay, so 50 or 60 production databases and most of them dev test and UAT.
Yes.
Okay, that's really good. So can you tell us a little bit about your daily activities out of those 50, 60 environment plus dev test and, you know?
Normally daily activity, you come in the morning, you production systems, you make sure the backups have worked and there's no problems with those.
Mm-hmm.
If there are, you look into those problems and resolve them.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it's just making sure that any scheduled jobs have worked successfully. And then any issues, we have a service desk system where users can log calls if there's issues with applications or databases.
Wow.
And from those we then look into the problems, whether it's a process that's run away and needs to be killed, or whether it's a process that's running slowly.
Okay. In this current position that you are in, I know that you're talking about backups and database related stuff. What skills do you need if you want to be a entry-level DBA? What sort of skills nowadays is required? I know that 30 years ago, 15 years ago is much more different than now.
I would think most of a degree. You need that as a basis
Mm-hmm.
to get in.
Mm-hmm.
Always, most places are looking for experience, which is hard on people who are just starting out, but I'd say it's definitely a minimum degree these days.
Okay. In that current jobs that you're doing, DBA role, how much people skills is required and how much technical skills is required?
I think these days people skills are more important than technical skills. You need to be able to communicate with your users, make sure you understand their problems, make sure you communicate clearly with them so that they know what's going on. So I think people skills are very important.
Awesome. Okay. Now this is the hard questions. I know that there are many hard problems that come along, or difficult problems that come along when you're working. So what is the most difficult issues that you had and took you a long time to fix in your career?
It's being DBAs these days, you don't just look after databases, sometimes you look after the application as well. Here at UTS we have Oracle's e-business suite, which encompasses your HR, payroll, finance. Within that application they have a thing called workflow notification mail. We had a problem a few years ago where some emails were being sent to users for getting orders approved or leave forms or whatever, and some weren't getting through. And we spent months investigating that, doing different things, and eventually it was worked out that the actual workflow mail that comes as a seeded product in that product was corrupted. And we had to eventually create a new workflow mail. But that took us 3 or 4 months to resolve.
Okay, what level of priority you had on that job from the business?
It was pretty important. First off, it was logged to core with Oracle, and it was I think it's 2 to start with, but eventually became priority 1 because it was getting very important as time went on. Getting closer to major finance year end and things like that. So it was quite important.
So for our viewers, basically workflow business users to notify any sort of jobs such as your timesheets, your payroll task, or your meetings, anything business related that goes through workflow. So if that's broken, that's a major issue. Basically the business owners can approve your expenses and other stuff. So yeah, definitely I can understand it's a massive issues. What do you find the most rewarding about your work at the end of the day?
Rewarding, I suppose, because DBA work's always different. Coming to work every day and your task is always different. So the rewarding part is that the job's always different. It's not boring. There's always new things happening and always new problems. So it's the interesting part of the job that makes it rewarding.
And I'm assuming new technology too?
It moves too fast. Changing technology all the time. It's hard to keep up, hard to have the time to read about it when you've got, as I said, 60 databases to look after. It's hard to find the time sometimes.
So do you kind of have a roster and the environments are divided into the people?
We do, yes.
You do?
We have five major silos of systems that we kind of all look after on a rotation basis.
Awesome. Okay, how do you want to improve your career from your current position to the future?
At my age, because I'm getting close to retirement, so I don't have many aspirations at the moment to go any further. But I think as a young person, depending where you are here at UTS, if you want to go further than the senior DBA, then place you can go into management, either going to team leader and going for that way, or moving sideways and going elsewhere. But, universities are very hard places to get an upward trend in positions.
Okay. So you probably got a
One
lot
of
of
my
plans.
aspirations now is retirement, yes.
You got a lot of plans for retirements and playing with the grandkids and
That's right.
awesome. Okay. Now the last questions would be for us is there any other advice you wish to share with future DBA administrators? So all of us mostly interested as a DBA career role.
I think
a DBA.
mainly if you can is to try and keep up to date with the technology and just keep yourself abreast of what's going on.
Okay.
It's the main thing.
That's awesome.
Improve your communication skills, personal skills. They're always important.
Okay. Personally, I do have a question, even though I said the last question, that's from the group. How do you guys actually collaborate when I know that database is sitting on top of operating systems and on top of hardwares? If there is any issue with your hardwares, how do you actually communicate and how do you actually communicate with the stakeholders to identify
issues? Here at UTS, everything goes through change management or through service desk requests. So initially, you log a service desk request for the problem, then you'd actually contact the person personally. If you can talk to, if it's a machine issue, you contact the server admin guys to talk to them, and then you'd also then communicate with the owners of the location to tell them what's happening, where the problem's at, and how long you think it's going to take to resolve.
No worries.
And always keep them in the loop so they know what's going on.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, we're very interested to become a DBA, especially our team members were talking about the database related stuff. We're looking at Oracle's products. Yeah, so we're very much interested. Yeah, thank you, Paul.
No
Guys,
problems.
that concludes our interview. Yeah, thank you very much, Paul.
No problems. Have jobs.
Yeah, sure.